Hello everyone, my name's Anita and today I'm going to talk to you about how I got a scholarship by the Amsterdam University for studying a master's degree there. For me, the scholarship was a very important thing. It was my door for further education. The master's degree itself was a bit more expensive, so I had to search about opportunities for how to fund it. Specifically, Amsterdam is not very cheap as well, so I had to think about it very properly. And here is where my first tip for everyone who wants to apply for a scholarship is. So you need to have a proper mindset. If you want to go somewhere, your social status and the country where you come from, this doesn't matter. So you need to have that mindset to really want it and to really want to study somewhere. And I really wanted it. I didn't think of another opportunity. So it was either possibly spending 1 year of getting money, which would have been difficult as well, because obviously I would have covered my accommodation and the money wouldn't have been that much. Or I could have applied for a scholarship. And this is where I started researching. And I really started researching on time in the summer. And it turned out that almost every university has some kind of scholarships. So they've got social status scholarships, so this is if you come from a poor family, or they have a scholarship for excellent grades. Some universities have even sports scholarships, so if you have some sport achievements, then you may get funded for your studying in the particular university. My scholarship was the one for excellent grades, and the main condition for me to get that scholarship was to be a part of the 10% class of my my course. Luckily, I was the person with top marks, so I actually got that scholarship, and also I got fantastic recommendations by my tutors, which really helped me to get the scholarship. So the process that I went through was basically I've researched, as I mentioned, and then also I had to identify what documents I needed, and also I had to identify the key dates for applying. For the Excellence Scholarship, I had to apply by January 2020, whereas all the other scholarships, like for social status and things like that, you would generally apply by April. So it was kind of a different scholarship, so I had to be very, very, very quick in what I was doing. As soon as I started university, my final year in September, I contacted my tutors and I wanted recommendations. Tip for you is, if you want a recommendation, do not just contact anyone. Contact the tutor who knows you the best. He will be the one who would explain how good you are, what you've done. Luckily, I did a lot of extracurricular activities, and my tutor was actually the person who was running a voluntary project at the university, so I was taking a part of that project, and she knew a lot for me. The other tutor who I asked for a recommendation was a tutor who was teaching me international law last year, and I got actually the highest mark there, which was about 85%. So it was a fantastic experience, and she knew me really well. She knew I was studying, she knew I was taking part of many projects and things like that. And also they knew of things which I did outside the university, such as my 5 jobs, my work for Thomson Reuters and things like that. So this is very important so that you can stand out. So one of the things, as I said, I identified the documents. The other documents were the transcript of grades, and I also had to send a CV. So if you want me to explain how to write a successful CV, which actually was one of the documents which got me to that scholarship, don't forget that, just tell me about it. I can write a vlog on how to write a successful CV. So apart from recommendations, CV, and also the transcript of grades, I had to write a little cover letter. So I think almost every university wants you to write a cover letter when you apply for a scholarship. Again, if you want me to videotape a vlog in relation to how to write a successful cover letter when you're applying for a scholarship, definitely let me know in the comments down there. So I wrote it down, and I've identified the main reasons as to why I really wanted a scholarship. And it wasn't something which was just saying, this just shows my, success or something. I was really, really specific as to why was that important for me. And for me, obviously, it was important because it was financial help. And I really identified that reason for using my excellence so far and my excellent grades to get scholarships. And those scholarships were one of the reasons for me to be able to study abroad. So yes, so definitely study. Don't forget that studying is really a key. So further to the process, I sent those documents by January 2020, and they told me that the results will be back by April. I was like, April? That is so much. I'm so impatient to learn about my marks, for example, like exam marks, let alone a scholarship for, you know, covering my full education in Amsterdam plus accommodation. Yeah, actually, I forgot to mention it was a full scholarship. So that was very important. I was like, why? I mean, okay, anyways. But April came, so they said by the end of April, and the April came. Obviously, coronavirus things, they all came up, so everything got delayed and things like that. So I was like, okay, they may delay the result. But it was literally 28th of April. It was literally 2 days before the final deadline for getting the results. And I just got so disappointed because I knew that I didn't get it. I mean, they would have told me earlier. And then 2 days before the end, I got that message, I got that email, and they told me, congratulations, you got the full Amsterdam University scholarship for excellent grades. And I cannot explain how pleased I was. So that's why I decided to make that first vlog, and I decided to base it on how I got the scholarship, because I know that there are many people who struggle to cover the education, and I totally feel you. It's always possible to do what you want to do and to study where you want to study. Every university has scholarships, and my tip would be for you, research the websites and also be proactive. And being proactive means ask people. So if you cannot find anything on the website, definitely contact the university. Do not rule out opportunities. Take advantage of them, because the opportunities at the end of the day are helping you to get the experience that you need. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you can give me some more ideas as to what kind of vlogs would be interesting for you to hear about. See you soon!